good.
Cross section of baby's abdomen measures 20. The black spot is the baby's stomach. Anything that's black is fluid filled. That's a good thing. You want to see that. And I already told you that it's a boy.
Yep.
It's definitely a boy. Do you see his testicles and penis right there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to tell now.
Yeah, before it was just a little speck.
Exactly. Yeah, you know for sure. 100%.
And that drops in the third trimester, the testicles.
The testicles do, yeah, but you can still tell if you see penis, but it gets easier.
It's better.
And it's
The
swollen,
spine.
kind of. They're all puffy, so that's the actual femur bone.
Oh.
It's the thigh bone. You'll see the baby's heart beating right. Let me get on it.
Oh, so it's a big tummy then, huh?
Yeah.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
that.
measure it again, and we'll see. That's okay though.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay.
He's measuring big, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. How's your glucose test been? Did you? do
Good.
that? Okay, good.
It was 122.
Okay.
I don't know if you know if that's good or not.
Well, it is. Did you do a 3 hour
No.
or just a 1 hour? Okay, that's
Just a
good.
1 hour.
That's great. Okay, let's try to measure babe's head. Let's see if I can.
And today, so they told me to drink 32 ounces of water.
Yeah, it really helps with my image quality.
Last time my bladder was empty and you said it was pretty good.
Yeah, it just depends. Every once in a while we'll get somebody that doesn't fill their bladder and it works out okay. So we always try and just do the best you can. Okay, from one side of the head to the other, and then we'll measure from front to back.
And then those things are good, the white specks.
All the different echogenicities. And you know what? That's basically just density differences. Something that's more dense is bright, and something that's less dense, like fluid, is black or dark gray. So all those little echoes and things are, they're just normal stuff. Just depends on the density. Looks like right here's the baby's face, eye, forehead, cheek. So it's laying down looking up at us right here, and I'm going to try to...
His head's down though, right?
Yeah, it is. I have to come at this angle in order to... There. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so this is like a little face peeking out right here with that round circle being the eyeball. This is the outline of the cheek. This is the head. I'm going to measure the tummy again, obviously, and see if I overextended it. I don't want to do that.
If you did have a real big stomach, what would that mean?
He was getting big, packing on some weight.
I've been eating a lot. Do you know how many pounds he is?
You know what? It'll give us an idea on the report. It's certainly not a perfect, but
Yeah.
it gives you an idea. It kind of gives us an idea for what kind of a ball game we're. I'm gonna try it again. I just like to do more.
You want to be accurate then.
Yeah, it kind
not.
of gives us more to average. Isn't that funny? It's a big difference. You can see when you look at the tummy how difficult the borders are. And it's for anybody. This is not, you're not alone. What happens is as you get to the end of a pregnancy, the fluid volume is really decreased in relationship to the baby. They're all crammed in there kind of. And so it can be a little bit tough. That's why I keep taking them. So I got 36, 34. Well, it's going to average those, which is good. So let's see what we come up with all as a total. That's good. That's better. And what's your due date supposed to be?
April 6th.
Okay. So.
They said last time it could be April 1st though,
Okay.
when you did the ultrasound, because he was measuring big.
Okay. So we already kind of had him on that.
Yeah.
That track.
He was 5 days bigger.
Okay. Well, he's still on the bigger side, and that's okay. I don't think he's like, it's tough for me to say because.
He was a big baby.
Oh, you were? Okay.
I wasn't, but he was.
Okay. Well, what does that mean? What's big?
He was 8 pounds.
Okay.
I was only 5 pounds. And my mom was 2 days overdue.
That's interesting.
What's the stuff you're measuring now?
Fluid volume. We wanna
Make
see-
sure it's good.
Yeah, and like bigger babies will produce more fluid. It gives us a little more information. Back to that tummy measurement. I'm a bit in a quandary. So I'm going to do another one.
And where's his legs?
They're up at the top. I'll show you his feet in a sec. If I can get this one measurement really good, I'll feel much better.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to overestimate him. I want to get him right in the ballpark. I think the more I do these, the more confident I can feel. It's in the 36 range, which is okay. All right, now as far as the feet go, they're actually underneath him, and both of his little feet come right here. This is a heel and toes. It's on the side. It's going to kick up.
So that's why I feel a lot of kicking up
yeah,
here.
Yeah, totally. And this is another foot. And these little toes right there. Do you see toes?
Oh, yeah.
Toes. That's cute.
And his other foot's right there?
Those are his little toes. Yeah.
So this time he was wide. He was saying, you can see what I am.
See? Little toes. There's a little footprint right there. And there's a little hand. And there's his little face. I think I can get his face any better.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. See his cheeks?
Oh, yeah.
See? There he is.
Oh, wow.
Hey, little dude.
Can you tell if he has hair?
You know what? I will look. I don't see a ton. Oh, he actually has some. There's like a little fuzzy outline on his skull. You can kind of see it right there, a little fuzz. Get some peach fuzz. Doesn't look like he has a ton yet. He might get a little bit more before this is over. I want to make sure I get a good measurement on your cervix.
Can you tell where this placenta is at?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Okay.
Thank
Bless
you.
you.
Sorry. Yeah, it's up on the top. Kind of snuggling it. So
Oh, right there.
yeah. The top, anterior. He's still pretty wiggly in there too. He's been like moving his body all around.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I want to see that. Hey, little monkey, there he is. He's so cute.
Those his hands?
Yeah, he has hands right by his face. One of his arms is up. It's, well, actually, it goes across right here, kind of across. His little hands come right under his chin. This is an elbow and a hand. Do you see little fingers are sticking up right there? It's a side view. There's a little pinky. There's the fingers. I wonder if I could get a profile. I'm going to try. You let me know if I push too hard on you, okay?
Okay.
Because sometimes I get a little aggressive. Do you see like a little bit of a profile right there?
Mhm.
This is the back of his head and his nose, lips, and chin. So it's like profile. That's pretty good. I mean, considering how far along you are and stuff, I think it's hard. These image quality's not bad. Okay, now let me kind of go through and see if I can see some things a little better, like the heart.
Okay.
Sometimes when they get bigger, it gets easier.
Do you do 3D ultrasound?
I do. Yeah, I do it. I have a brand new Voluson 730 GE 40 unit at my other office.
And like, if we
That's
wanted to do something like that, could you do?
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be really honest with you, and this is kind of a tough thing, but I guess our biggest difficulty when doing any kind of an ultrasound is penetrability, which means if a patient's overweight, it's hard.
Oh, I see.
And I mean, not to make you feel bad, but I could probably get some really great images, but the baby ends up looking like he's in a cloud because it's really hard to penetrate.
Yeah.
Not to make you feel bad.
No, I totally
It's
understand.
so that's our biggest difficulty is if the patient's heavy. So to tell you the truth, you're a little bit past when I think it would be the best to do it, and it might not be the best image, but it's certainly a wonderful thing. I'm not telling you not to do it. I just don't. You have to weigh it out, you know. And the other thing you have to remember too, and that's why I love this job, and I would never not do this job because I don't have 3D, is diagnostically most abnormalities, if not all, are found in two-dimensional ultrasound, not 3D. 3D is a wonderful tool to reevaluate abnormalities or assess them a little differently, get a different cut on them, but not. They're usually going to be found on 2D anyway. So you're getting a great ultrasound here. It doesn't mean
No,
it's
I
not.
just
I didn't know if you knew that. Just people, I think, sometimes think that, oh, you're only doing 2D. I wonder if it, would be better for my baby diagnostically to have a 3D. And really, at this point, it's not. Just so you know that.
We were just like it because of the.
Oh,
you
it's
see
neat,
the
and I
face,
would be able to see some great things on your baby, definitely. I just want you to go in with realistic expectations. I don't like it when people go in and they think the baby's gonna like wave and say, "Hi, how are you guys doing out there?" You're like, "Okay, wait a minute, it doesn't work like that." And actually, your image quality is not bad. I mean, I'm happy with it. It can be a lot harder than this.
Is that an ear right there?
It's not. It's actually a little bit more of a profile again. So I was kind of coming way over here, and I was
That's
getting
his
the
face right
top of
there.
the nose and the eye, and here's the nose, the top of the forehead, the nose, the eye, the lips, and the chin, and this is a little hand going for the mouth. So actually, he images not bad. I wouldn't be surprised if I would be able to get good images. It's just it'd be a little
And
bit
you have to
cloudy.
drink 45 ounces of water.
No, she'd be okay. To tell you the truth, what's good actually is that more of your weight is carried a little lower. Your baby
Yeah.
kind of is up high a little bit, so actually my image quality is better because of that. Because he's
Yeah.
up high.
My weight when before I was pregnant was low.
Yeah. So, and the fact that he rides high makes it so that I feel comfortable imaging him. He's easy to image now.
Are you able to tell with this the chances of natural birth as opposed to
No, and you know
C-section?
why? That is so much more determined by what your pelvis is like
Looks
and what
like.
you can deliver. Boy. Because the doctor that examines you can tell what you can handle more than what I can tell you can handle. Some people can pop out a 10-pounder. It's amazing. I cannot. I tried an 8-pounder and couldn't do it. So, everybody's built different. And that's a great question for the doctor because they will have a much better idea.
another enemy shot?
This is actually a really good
Head
head
shot.
shot. I'm going to go back and just see if I feel like, he's kind of overall big or if he's packing it on his tummy.
Okay.
Gives us some different information. Kind of overall big.
Can you tell if he'll be what's it called? Like due early or not?
No.
No, you can't tell.
Size is not an indicator of lung maturity. So just because you have a big baby doesn't mean they want you to go a lot ahead.
Can you tell the lungs or anything?
No, you can get there's some secondary findings that give you an idea if the lungs are getting mature, but if they were really, really concerned about that and really wanted to deliver you early, the only real true way is to do a tap.
Oh.
It's called LS ratio. They
That's
do
where
an
they
and,
take some.
Yeah. Generally speaking, you wouldn't have to do that. If they were thinking you were getting too far, they would just weigh it out and maybe you go a little early. They certainly aren't going to want you to go over too much because that's when they get really big.
Yeah.
And that's when they pack on an extra pound, and that's not too fun. So, but things are looking good. He is showing signs of being big, but that's okay. You just have to talk to the doctor
doctor
about
said
what's
that-
too big for you. That's something
He
I
told
can't
me
answer.
But it's not there's not an indication or anything wrong.
No, that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It just means that he's packing on some weight. And
I
they
eat a lot
have to
more
weigh
lately.
that all out. They have to decide, you guys all as a team have to decide what it is you want to do. And then if they're if things kind of keep going this way, they might, and that'll be again up to them, order one more ultrasound at the very end to get just that last estimated fetal weight to see what we're really truly talking about. Because even though he's showing signs of being big right now, he's only high 5s, low 6s. So
Is that pretty good for 32 weeks?
that's big for 32
Oh,
weeks.
because I read on the internet, like the website they have for here, and they said they only should be about 3 pounds.
Yeah.
He's weighing about 6 pounds?
No, 5
High
pounds.
fives.
Wow.
This is all ahead of the game. Ultrasound is not perfect tool for weight loss.
family at least.
Yeah,
Estimation.
he'll fit in with the family.
Well, certainly. I wouldn't expect you to have a little tiny one. I mean, come on. So, no, but, and we'll kind of just have to see what happens from here on out. I think they're wanting to see what he's doing now, and then they can kind of gauge how they want to evaluate you and all that. Anyway, use this to wipe off. You're all set.